I'm obviously the father of Jack Letts, the young Canadian-British man the media says is a violent jihadi. For 4 years, Jack and my wife Sally and I have been subjected to a media witch hunt. I've come to Ottawa today to stand before you, before my fellow Canadians, to say that I think our son is innocent and to answer any questions you may have about him or the charges that have been laid against us in the UK. Jack is guilty, but not of being a terrorist. He's guilty of becoming a devout Muslim when he was a teenager and of going to Syria to help other Muslims. It's true that he chose to go to Syria, but not because he was a bloodthirsty terrorist. He felt he had a religious duty to help others who were suffering. He was naive and very religious, and it was clearly wrong of him to go to Syria. But once he was in ISIS territory, there was no escape, and anyone caught leaving was tortured and killed. This view of Jack, I know, clearly contrasts with the image the media and some politicians have created of our son. My son has been detained for 18 months without charge, and his health is failing. For 14 months, the Canadian government told us they were working for his release. Both the Canadian and British governments have told us they will bring him home once he gets to a safe third country. And the Kurds are willing to hand him over to Canadian officials tomorrow. There isn't any fighting in Rojava, and Canadian diplomats and military, as Alex has stated, are clearly working in this area. Other countries, including the USA, have brought their citizens home, so why can't Canada do the same? I need your help to save my son's life.
If the Canadians won't take them and the Kurds don't want them, what happens?
Some of them have been returned to ISIS. Some of them have been taken back by ISIS. And there is now a decision being mulled over by the Kurdish authorities to hand these prisoners over to Assad.
Jack is a Canadian citizen. We're all Canadian citizens, my wife, my other children, and I think as a Canadian citizen, he has a right to come back. Whatever the political posturing that's going on, whatever the fake news is saying about it, I can't begin to understand the politics of this and the influence of the British on the Canadian government or anything like that.